Nicole Smith from Blood and Iron Martial Arts, and today we're going to focus on 3 common rapier mistakes. The first common mistake that I see a lot of is the upright stance. One of the things that an upright stance will do is it'll rob you a lot of range and reach. If I'm in my upright stance and I take a passing step forward, you can see how far I get. If I correct this, get into my nice low wide stance, take that same passing step, you can see how much more ground I cover. The second mistake I would like to look at is knee collapse. This is particularly bad for rapier because the excess strain from knee collapse can lead to cartilage and ligament injuries. Your knees are supposed to stay in line with your hips and in the direction that you travel. But if your hips and glutes are weak, then your knees are going to compensate and they're going to bow inwards. So, in your stance, focus on keeping your knee in line with your toes and in the direction that you travel. If you or your training partners notice a knee collapse, one of the ways people quite often try to fix it is turning the foot outward. This is not fixing the problem. What you should try instead is engaging your glutes. And if that doesn't fix it, well, then you're just going to have to work on strengthening your glute and hip muscles. Meaning, get your weak, lazy butts to the gym. The last common mistake I'd like to address today is overreaching. There are those times when you lunge and you're just a little bit too short. I've seen plenty of fencers get defeated simply by stretching just that little extra bit to hit their target. Well, the problem with this is once you have yourself that far forward, all of your weight is on your front knee. You have to shift your balance before you can take that step back. Much better would be redouble. Take that extra step and hit your target. By the way, for the more experienced practitioners, luring somebody into overcommitting is a great way to set a trap. Hang back just a little out of their measure, wait for them to do this, and then drive in and hit them as they make their retreat. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please like and subscribe. A big thank you to our Patreon supporters, without whom this would not be possible. And remember, if you don't put in the training, you won't get the result.